The great failed romances of the 20th century. Boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands and wives. The great failed romances of the 20th century. Let's go hear about how they ruined their lives.
Welcome to the Great Failed Romances of the 20th Century. I'm singer, songwriter, and historian Teddy Gray.
And I'm singer, songwriter, and herstory Sam Kaufman. So Teddy, which couple are we delving into today?
Today we'll be taking a trip to the drive-thru as we discuss the relationship between the founder of McDonald's, Ray Kroc, and his first wife, Ethel Fleming.
Ooh, that sounds pretty rock and roll McDonald's, Teddy. For the 5 people who bought it, we see you.
Ray Kroc and Ethel Fleming first met when they were merely teenagers with big dreams. Ray was an aspiring businessman, and Ethel was an aspiring actress.
But only one of these two teens would accomplish their dreams. After working a series of odd jobs throughout the 30s and 40s, including selling paper cups, working the stock exchange, and being a real estate agent, Ray finally entered the fast food industry in the 1950s as a milkshake maker salesman.
His life changed when he made a visit to the original McDonald's restaurant in 1954. Falling in love with their revolutionary assembly line system, he was determined to be a part of the business at all cost, and convinced the McDonald brothers to allow him to franchise the restaurant.
So it turns out that Ray Kroc, one of the most successful businessmen in history, spent decades as a penniless screw-up.
Looks like there might be hope for you yet then.
Ooh, I've been hit. Oh, Captain, we're going down.
Franchising McDonald's quickly consumed all of Ray's time and energy, and he was an absent husband to his wife, as well as being a neglectful father. It was clear that whatever passion he once had for his family was now slowly cooking in the deep fryer of distraction.
To make matters worse, Ethel's career as an actress had reached its end with little to show for it. Her husband began to resent her for holding him back, and she in turn resented him for spending so little time at home.
The final straw in the milkshake came when Ethel found out that on top of spending almost no time with the family, Ray had also been seeing other women. In 1961, Ray asked for a divorce from his wife, and she granted him it. He would eventually be married 2 more times to Jane Green, and later his most well-known partner, Joan Mansfield, later known as Joan Kroc.
However, in reality, those relationships were years down the road. What truly drove a pickle wedge between the buns was the sauciest, saltiest.
Okay, can we cool it with the fast food puns?
Sure. The most delectable mistress. Oh, shit, sorry.
His true love was ultimately the restaurant that started it all, McDonald's. After eventually weaseling his way into being the sole owner of the franchise, Ray's success was unmatchable and his appetite was insatiable.
Once Ray married his third wife, Joan Kroc, he found a way to balance business and pleasure, thanks to Joan having as much of a passion for the business as he did. For Ethel, however, she never remarried, and sadly had to watch as her husband ascended to restaurant royalty.
What a happy ending. This tastes like shit. So, Teddy, tell us about the song. Unless you're, McChicken.
This song is called Married to McDonald's, and it peeks in on the moment where Ray officially leaves Ethel for good, giving a condescending kiss-off to his wife of 39 years.
Ooh, who wins the kiss-off?
Not like that, you idiot.
My money's on Ethel. Have you seen those lips? In actuality, she was like a 6.
This song shows the true nature of Ray Kroc, a cutthroat businessman who didn't care about anyone that stood in his way, and how a career of playing with Happy Meal toys can make you a little childish.
Well, Teddy, I've heard the song, and I gotta say, I'm loving it. I want seconds. Can I get fries with that? Supersize!
Thank you for joining us, and please enjoy Married to McDonald's.
I smell greatness in the air. Ethel, how could you compare to the massive golden arches over my sweet restaurant? You can have the car, the house, the baby, you know what I want. I need out of my contracts. All they do is hold me back. Now our loving cup of soda has been spilled, and I'm afraid that we don't offer free refills. The great failed romances of the 20th century. Boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands and wives. The great failed romances of the 20th century. Let's go hear about how they ruined their lives.